welcome to Inaara, and I humbly welcome all my new subscribers. It's nice to have 105 subscribers on a spiritual channel, so I'm very grateful to all of you, and keep spreading the positivity. And as you can see, I have never been so decked up for any of my videos, but then it's Diwali, so why not? Okay, I know I was supposed to do a room tour video, but like they say, man proposes and God disposes. So I ended up picking a topic which is close to my heart, and I think that it was really needed right now for me to spread the word. So today's video is about the rescue operations that we do for stray animals in Muscat, specifically in Muscat. See, Muscat is not like Western countries where you have animal shelters or you have some kind of funding that helps rescuers rescue these street animals. I know we have it in India too. We have animal aid and stuff like that, but in Oman we don't have anything like that. So there are a few bunch of people who are actually angels in disguise, and they spend their own money, their own time, and the only thing that fuels these people is their passion for the voiceless creatures. I want to share a few rescue stories with you today, because Diwali is all about triumph of good over evil, and it's about spreading the light through the darkness, and it's the story of hope, and it's the story of triumph of dharma. So what better occasion than to talk about it than today? The reason why I'm posting this video at the end of the day is because there is a trigger warning that I should give you. Some of the content can be a little disturbing for sensitive audience. If you are sensitive to animal injuries and stuff like that, then probably I didn't want you to feel sad on Diwali. And but since now we will be celebrating our New Year's tomorrow, and we always make New Year resolutions, so I'm hoping that I can pull at your heartstrings, and even if one of you after watching this video feels like contributing to the cause, not just of the animals within Muscat, but if you feel like contributing towards any kind of cause, wherever you are, whether you are in Muscat, whether you are in India. I know I have a few friends in UK who are who have subscribed to my channel, so if any one of you feels drawn to making a contribution to a voiceless creature's life, to change it forever, I will feel blessed. So so without further ado, let's quickly dive into the stories of amazing rescues from the streets of Muscat. Haven't we often wondered if angels are real, and if they do walk amongst us? Will we recognize one when we see? Well, finally we have caught one on camera. This is one of the many feeding stations of our rescue champion Hanane. There she is. An angel without wings who works tirelessly to ensure that the strays of Oman are fed. This was during the lockdown when it was announced that none of us will be allowed to venture outside due to Cyclone Shaheen recently. And she ensured that all the feeding stations had enough food for 2 days, so that none of these strays go without food. And these are just some of the cats that she's taking care of. She has around over 60 cats at her home, and sometimes she has ended up selling her own personal items to raise money to feed and care for these rescues. And this is one of her most recent rescues named Mama Roo.
I like how she got
Come
that.
on, big
Like,
dog.
"Oh, you're not going anywhere."
Yeah. Hey, it's okay.
Mama Roo was found roaming the streets of Bowshire, heavily pregnant and clearly stressed. She was rescued after somebody had posted on Facebook. Both her front paws are fractured, probably due to being run over by a car. However, now this mama will deliver safely under the care of Miss Hanane. And this is just one of the rescues in her typical day, without support, without funds, and without many of us knowing about it.
Or only today? Today only. Oh, baby, where's your mama? Here. Any of this is your mom? Is it? Let's see. Do you have a mommy here? Huh? Okay. No. Achim. Okay. See, this is the dilemma. Sometimes you don't know if the mom is around, but given how sick he is or she is, I can't just leave him here in the street. So you're gonna come home with me. I'm gonna take you home.
This is Dorito, also rescued from the streets of Oman with a lot of health issues. He was taken care of by another angel by the name Tamsin. She healed him beautifully, and believe it or not, now Dorito is in California, US, waiting to be adopted into a loving family. This is what a little bit of love and care can do. And these are just some of the rescue stories that I've shared with you among the many that these people carry out day in, day out. And once again, like I said, without any funds, without any support, these people are just like you and me. They have their own families, they have normal jobs, average salary, and yet they go out of their way to create a miracle and save a life. And I urge all of you to please come forward and contribute in any way that you can to support their cause. I had the privilege of rescuing this kitten from the streets of Rui, where she was very sick, and as usual Hanane graciously accepted her into her home and treated her. And now when I look at this creature, I cannot believe my eyes that a small act by me has made a difference to someone's life and death. Hanane, I will always be indebted to you for this rescue. Thank you so much. If you guys are still watching this video and if you've reached till here, it's my humble request that if you have ever experienced God's grace in your life and if you have ever had miracles happen to you, please consider being one for them. All the details are given in the description box. Please have a look at it and see if you can contribute. Thank you. So these were just some of the stories of hundreds of animals, wherein a few of them had a chance at survival just because few amongst us decided that they can do something to make a difference and save lives. And yes, it's not just about rescuing the animals from the road. What they do is they rescue the animals. They are treated if they are injured, they are vaccinated, and then they are prepared to be transported abroad, to countries like America, UK, and other countries where people want to adopt pets. Everything is done with proper documentation, following all the legal laws and the rules, and then these animals are sent abroad where they have a chance for a better life. If you visit their page on Facebook or Instagram, you will see a lot of success stories where animals have been picked up from the streets of Oman, where they could have just either been killed by a passing car, or they would have starved to death, or in case of dogs, probably shot by the police. But they are now living happy lives with loving families, and I can't tell you how many lives they've saved. So do check out their. I would also like to thank the amazing rescuers. I have what we have watched in this video is basically Hanane and Tamsin's rescues. However, there are a few more rescuers. There is Waleed, there is Bindu, there is Miss Noha Al Riyami, there is Miss Nada Al Musa. She is a champion of rescuers, and the queen who takes it all is Miss Mariam. I don't think she even knows that I exist, but Miss Mariam has over, I think, 280, it could be more, but she has more than 200 rescued cats and also dogs, if I'm not mistaken. And oh my god, when she comes to visit the vet for the regular checkups of these animals that have been rescued, it's like Christmas. All these different versions of the species of the cats that she has in her battalion, they all have this little bells in their collar, and it's like, the jingling of the bells reminds you of Christmas Eve. And it just you just have to be in awe of her when you see that. I mean, I'm even not finding the words to describe the scene when she comes in this huge bus, sometimes two big buses, 25-seater buses, and she has this all crates labeled with such cute names. I remember seeing Ice Cream, Snowy, very cute names, of all the cats and kittens that she has under her care. So it's wonderful that someone is doing so much for these animals selflessly, without any support. So that was the video, guys, and I would like to thank all the rescuers for doing what they do. I am in awe of them, and more power to them, and I will always try to do my bit towards this cause. And before I say bye, I would like to acknowledge one of the wonderful rescuers whom we lost. The whole idea of making this video was because I had a conversation with him a week before he passed away due to COVID. His name is Pramod. He has his profile on Facebook by the name Pramod March 1. He was so passionate about rescuing animals that he would go out at 3 a.m. in the night if there was a call and if there was an animal that had to be rescued. He would climb up the walls, crawl into wadis to ensure that the animal is saved. And he had spoken about wanting to make a video about his rescues and his life as a rescuer. And he had a puppy named Peanut, whom he had rescued and then ended up adopting. But unfortunately, God had some other plans for him, and he passed away due to COVID last year, very young. But a wonderful, wonderful gentleman, and may his soul rest in peace. But he was the one who gave me this idea that Poonam, we'll make a video together. You give me tips on how to shoot and stuff like that. So, yeah, Pramod, wherever you are, please know that there are other angels like you still working around the clock to make sure that the streets of Oman are safe for the stray animals. Lots of love and light. Thank you for watching.